Okay, so I'm here giving you guys the latest updates and the breaking news about a new bill that has been sent to Congress. It is the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021. And basically it breaks down all of the things that the Biden administration stated they would submit to see if we could change some of the backlogs, some of the hard things that we're going through with immigration. So I kind of briefly wanted to go over a few of the changes with you. One of the basic ones is that anyone who is in the United States with unlawful status, or they're actually not here lawfully, legally in the United States, they will be able to apply for a temporary legal status. So one of the basic requirements is that you must be physically present here in the United States as of January 1st, 2021. So that is a requirement. You must be here physically present in order to apply for this. So it is considered a temporary legal status that they're going to give you. And once you're under this legal status for at least 3 years, then you will be able to submit, actually it is the other way around, it is 5 years. Once you're under this legal status for 5 years, then you will be given permission to apply for actually citizenship. At the stage of the citizenship, they do want you to pay your, continue to pay your taxes as it should be. It is the law. And they also want you to be able to learn English. So one of the basic requirements for those who want to apply for this, again, this is just a bill that has been submitted. It still needs to be approved by Congress. But in anticipation of this, it does say that they want to make sure that they check people's records. So make sure if you have any arrest. People always tell me, oh, I was arrested, but it was so long ago. Or you know what, I don't remember what I was arrested for, but it went away. I paid for it. If you do not know 100% what happened to your case, you need to find out. And I didn't see the best way to find out what happened with your case is go back to the court that you went to. If you went to court and you have to show up for a misdemeanor, retail theft, whatever it was, show up and say, can I get a copy of my record? Immigration is going to ask you for it. So you might as well just start getting it now. So another thing they're saying as well in this bill is that dreamers who currently have already DACA and or those who have TPS, temporary protected status, they're going to be able to just start or submit an application to become legal permanent residents. They're also trying to increase the number of visas. There's a huge backlog, as we already know. If you have currently a U.S. citizen sibling who files a petition in there from Mexico, the petition for a sibling, if I want to file a petition for my brother or sister in Mexico, the wait is approximately 20 years. So we have huge backlogs. Sometimes each category of visas, they have a limit as to how many visas are issued per year. Some years, those numbers of visas have been unused. So we're trying to see if we can actually bring those back in and use them now that there's more of a demand. Another thing as well that he's been announcing in here as well is actually keeping families together. So he wants to be able to clear all the backlogs. He's talking about also getting rid of the 3 and 10 year bar. So the 3 and 10 year bar basically are if you're here unlawfully, you're in the country unlawfully, and then you leave the country and you have been here more than 6 months illegally, you'll have what's called a 3-year bar. You are not able to apply for anything for 3 years. The other bar is called the 10-year bar, where if you're here in the country illegally for more than a year and then you leave, then you have a 10-year bar. And we still don't have the details exactly, but those are things that are some obstacles that my clients actually currently have. And just hearing that this is something they're trying to take off the table is wonderful. These are things that are preventing so many of my clients from being able to apply for immigration status. That removing these bars, it's coming in at a perfect time right now. Also, they're going to try to protect workers from exploitation. They want people to be able to cooperate if they're not being paid overtime, if they're being paid cash under the table, they're not properly being paid as they should be paid, that they're able to cooperate with the authorities and actually apply for a U visa because they've been the victims of a crime and they're able to remain here in the United States. They also want to be able to manage the border and protect the border communities. So they want to stop tearing families apart, keeping them separated. And so these are all different changes. So again, stay tuned. This is just a wonderful bill that has actually been submitted. So the new administration has kept their promise. And so now we just need to be able to wait and see how all of this unravels with Congress. So continue to follow me. I will continue to give you updates as I hear them. Again, my name is Rocio. I'm an immigration attorney. You can contact my office at 312-226-4232.